Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is my third episode from the series about top 10 flowers to grow indoors. In this episode I will tell you all you need to know about African violets for a beginner. African violets hail from the foggy cloud forests of eastern tropical Africa. There are 6 to 20 true species in the Saintpaulias genus, named after Baron Walter von Paul-Illaire, who sent seeds from Tanzania back to his botanist father in Germany. Hundreds of subspecies and hybrids have been bred by collectors, so there are an astonishing array of flower types and colors available online, or from flower show vendors. African violets are non-toxic to dogs and cats, making them a good choice for pet owners. Soil. Pot the plant into the right soil for easiest African violet care. Special mixes are available, or make your own from peat moss, vermiculite and perlite in equal parts. Water. African violet plants are picky about water, so take extra care of African violets when watering. Water with lukewarm or tepid water that was allowed to stand for 48 hours. Water at the base, and never splash the foliage with water, just a drop can cause foliar spots and damage. Proper watering is an important aspect of learning how to grow African violets. Water when soil feels less moist to the touch. Never let growing African violets stand in water or completely dry out. Quick watering from the bottom is sometimes appropriate, but may not be the best practice for those new to growing African violet plants. Light. Provide appropriate lighting for the African violet plant. Light intensity should be filtered, with bright to medium intensity reaching the growing African violet. Light affects flowering. African violet plants with dark green foliage usually need somewhat higher light levels than those with pale or medium green foliage. Turn pots regularly to keep flowers from reaching for the light. Place growing African violets 3 feet from a south or west facing window for the right lighting. If this light cannot be maintained for 8 hours, consider supplementing with fluorescent lights. Fertilizer. Fertilize African violet plants with special African violet food or a food with a high phosphorus number, the middle number in the NPK fertilizer ratio, as 15:30:15. Fertilizer can be mixed at 1/4 strength and used at every watering. Reduced flowering and paler leaf color indicate that growing African violets are not getting enough fertilizer. Blooming. Pinching off spent blooms helps encourage the growth of new ones. A plant that is refusing to bloom probably isn't getting enough light. If you're determined to get flowers, but your windows aren't providing adequate light, you can supplement with fluorescent grow lights 12 to 18 inch above the plant. Violets have been around since ancient Greece. True violets have been cultivated for centuries, with the earliest known use of the flowers dating back to ancient Greece in 500 BC, if not earlier. The Greeks used violets in their wines, foods, and medicines, and they actually loved the flower so much that it became the symbol of Athens.